Hello everybody, welcome back to Kimball's Corner. I am Kimball, and today I'm going to be coloring in Camilla Derico's coloring book.
/ Can You Hear Us?
That one. / Can You Hear Us? We're trying a new audio thing. Is there a scritchly, scratchy noise? This is annoying. It's going over there now. A little flustered, a little behind on the times. Going to be using some Prismacolors. Just haven't done a coloring page in a while. Rocky's giving me the thumbs up because... yeah.
The audio sounds good.
Okay, good. Is there any of that rain noise? Okay, good. Okay, so gonna do this page because I want to. And I was gonna pick out my colors earlier, but got distracted with trying audio stuff. Also, word of warning, the phone might die. That's where we're at right now. So if it does, we might have to yank out that audio cord and plug in a charging cord, but maybe I'll just finish coloring before then, if I just stop talking. I want her to be, let's see, I want the octopus thingy to be kind of, do you want to put it up there? Why are you holding it?
Yeah, sure, why not? Here we go.
I'm like, no need to hold on to it the whole time. I want her to be I want her to give her like orangey red hair. So let's give her some orangey red colors. Don't want to go too bright. Orangey and reds. So now that we got that out of the way, how's everyone's week been? How y'all doing? Hopefully well. We've been good. Definitely been better. I think I'm going to do dark blues down here and make it like go up to a gold. So, what's funny?
I was listening to you on the live. Sorry, go ahead.
So unprepared.
We did go out looking for the new Camilla Derico coloring book, and we couldn't find it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have high hopes because we have a pretty small selection in this area. But, still went and looked nonetheless. I want to look at it before I order it because I'm not sure if I'm going to like what I see or what I find. So I'll start with like a dark navy and work our way up through the colors. Do like a true blue into an aqua maybe? Oh, I don't know where I'm going with this. So I could do something like that. True blue might be too light. Let's knock the aqua to not light, and true blue can go back. Just trying to figure my colors out. So if we do, I need like an in-between. Are you a good in-between? Sure. So that will work. And then take it like that. We need something, it's going to be abrupt. We're going to want something to help smooth that transition out. Maybe that. Okay. That is a lot of colors. I may or may not use all of them. I have no idea. But we'll get that sorted. Sorry, I've got some new furniture. Things are a little crammed over here now. Her skin tones can be pinks and purples. Do I want to go dark or do I want to stay light? Let's see. Do some purples. Let's grab... Rocky, are you typing away over there? What's going on?
I'm commenting to people.
Well, what are they saying?
Oh, well, yes, I forgot I'm on here too. Let me see here. So, Trisha says, hello, sounding good tonight.
Oh, good.
And then she says, reminds me of the good old days. Charging cords, wandering around, trying to get a signal.
That's the life I don't love, but yay.
And then what else is happening? Writing here to respond. I think I have to flip that around. That's going to be better now. And then Rose says, hi, Rocky, because I'm writing from the Rocky and Kimball page.
Oh, okay. All right. possible probable skin tones.
Trisha says she was laughing out loud at the vlog yesterday. Classic.
Oh God, which one was it?
It was the one where we drove to Belgium.
Oh God. Good times.
It was like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. All right, real quick. I'm going to put down some pink tones, some shadows, and then we're going to layer it over with the peachy tones.
By the way, if you guys have any ideas for how to get our vlogs out there more, let us know, because we're trying to do everything we can to get more reach. Like, I have this whole, like, YouTube buddy thing and, like, doing keyword research and all this, like, Google ad trends and all this stuff, and it's just, like, an uphill battle. But we knew that was going to be the case.
It's always the case in the beginning.
Yes, but we just want instant, easy, millions of views, Kimball. That's all we want. Is that too much to ask?
I've had this channel for like 5 years. Well, gosh, like over 10 years probably.
And just look at how far we've come with the technology, Kim.
Uh-huh. Right. It's like I started with my phone and we're back to using the phone.
But it's like every solution poses a new challenge. It's like now we have the microphone, but it's draining power from the phone, and we don't know how long the battery's lasting on there because it doesn't have the charging on there.
We can't tell how much.
I can't tell how much is left.
This is horrible.
Yeah, the minute you went live, it all disappeared.
I'm not in love with this situation. I left my pencil sharpener downstairs. So.
Oh, I'll grab it here.
All right, it's the black wing.
Be right back, everyone.
BRB. Let's see some hustle. Go team. All right, I'm just going to add some shading under her nose. Keeping it simple. You know how I love to just do shading from like the light source is coming from just the top. Keep it simple. Do some shading under her bangs. Oh, that was some good hustle. I already hear you coming back.
I know, it's a good thing our place isn't so massive. I brought this whole thing because if I didn't, you would definitely need something from it. And here's that.
I don't. Thanks.
But if I didn't bring it, you would need something from it.
That's probably true.
That's how it works.
I mean, I think there's a white paint pen in there I can use.
Rose says, I didn't have a chance to watch the other vlog yet. And Denise says, hello.
Hi. And that's okay. You can watch the vlog whenever you get a chance, if you want to.
It's the beauty of YouTube. The Youbes. She says, I want to.
Yay! We get a little ridiculous. I mean, I guess we're just as ridiculous as we are on the lives.
Yeah, I don't think we're that different. I mean, definitely when the camera's rolling, I think we try to be a little more entertaining, but not really that much. I mean, we're kind of...
I mean, I'm pretty entertaining all the time.
That's true.
I dance and sing and do weird stuff constantly.
Can't deny that.
Unless it's like, you know, a quiet space and there's like people and it's in public, then I'm just shy and quiet.
Yeah, Kimball's such a shy vlogger. Like, whenever I'm out there and I'm talking to the camera, he's like, I'm going to stay as far away from Rocky as possible.
Like, oh, there's something very interesting over there. I'll be right back. You just finish up whatever it is you're doing.
I forget others exist while I'm vlogging. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. People don't really seem to care. We haven't had an issue yet.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I think people are probably just used to... They're probably just more like, oh, what are they doing?
I mean, I feel like so many people vlog nowadays. Or at least have a phone out filming something. That it's more common than it used to be.
I'm currently editing when we went from Belgium to Rotterdam, but we stopped in Delft on the way. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Delft was lovely.
So funny. I'm filming this part. I was editing this part before we started the live, and it's like... you're doing the tour of the Airbnb, and I was like, wait, hold on, I'm going to flip over to widescreen, and then there's like an awkward pause, and you're like, so you can fit my whole body in, and then you like glare at the camera. Oh my god, I was dying.
I mean, I guess we could talk, I mean, we can't really talk too much about our week, but I guess we can.
Why not? Who cares?
Okay,
it's going to be months from now.
Okay, well, we went and did a loco vlog, which was fun.
Yes, it'll air in May, so, you know,
just
get excited. we have 12 episodes still left to air from our trip in December, and so there's really nothing local happening until then.
But it was really fun. We went to a local farm and bought some groceries, which was lovely. Never done that before. And we got to see pigs. I was so excited. They were so cute. I mean, they smelled awful, but oh my god, they were adorable.
I would show you a picture if my phone wasn't running the live right now.
I have a picture, but I'm busy.
Come on, little phone, just hang tight.
I know, I'm so nervous now that we can't see the...
I know, I don't think I can do anything about that.
If it ain't one thing, it's another. Hopefully it'll at least tell you, like, oh, the battery's about to die.
I don't know.
I mean, if it just dies, does it cut us out, or...
I don't know. We'll find out. You know, this is all new and exciting, guys.
Isn't
that kind of... It's kind of fun having a live. They never know when it's going to end.
Or maybe it'll just go black for 6 hours. Because I can't actually stop it.
Oh, no.
So I'm just going to hustle and try and get through this.
Rose says, I used to have pigs. They are so fun.
And they're so cute. And
these pigs were really clean. And their area they were in smelled kind of pooey. But I mean, they were so sweet. And they were so excited to see people. Probably because they thought we were bringing food. But I mean...
Probably. They all came running out. I was like, yes, oh, you love me. And then we didn't have any food. And they were like, okay, not you.
It's kind of like horses. They're like, you don't have a carrot, get on my face.
It's kind of like me.
Is it?
Well, oh, you love me food. And then it's not for me. And I'm like, who do you think you are? Get away from me.
What else happened this week? Did we do anything interesting?
God, probably.
It worked.
Oh, I'm working on a coloring book. I mean, I know we've talked about it before. I talked about it like a year ago. And then, you know, things happened like I didn't want to do it. Psyched myself out, got frustrated, couldn't figure it out. But now I have I have 25 pages sketched out. And I have maybe like 8 pages at least halfway drawn. So, you know, working on that. And then I'm just going to have to self-publish it. So the paper's probably going to be like kind of pooey, but I don't know what else to do.
Are they not? Like, you can't choose the paper quality and just...
I doubt it. It's going to be like through Amazon.
Just eat the cost, Kimball.
I don't think
Just get a publisher.
Oh.
Make it happen for yourself.
I mean,
2024,
okay.
The year of manifestation.
Just gonna make up a publisher. Just make them appear.
You can be your own publisher, Kimball.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And you can call it Publishers Clearinghouse.
Wow, that's so original.
And then Ed McMahon can show up to your door, even though it's not really Ed McMahon.
Who is it?
I don't know. Is it Ed McMahon? Was that who it was?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I was like, who else would it be? Maybe I'll give her blue eyes to match her weird tentacle thingy. Camilla has, like, the weirdest imagination. Mine is, like, lacking, so I'm glad I have somebody else's to play off of.
You should just use, like, ChatGPT to give you prompts for drawing.
No.
Here, let's try one right now. Here,
I don't
I'm
want
gonna pull one up. Here we go. Chat. Okay.
Anyway, so the coloring book is mermaids and fairies, and it's basically like sketches from my sketchbook, but obviously I'm cleaning them up and making them look nicer. Hopefully it'll do okay. I've never done a sketchbook or a coloring book before.
Okay, Kimball, here's the prompt. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
ChatGPT, pretend you're the quirkiest and best artist on the planet. Provide 10 art prompts for someone wanting to make a coloring book. Let's see what he has to say, or she. Absolutely, let's dive into this whimsical world of art prompts for the quirkiest coloring book ever. Kimball?
Yeah.
Option 1.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Totally.
Cosmic Critters Carnival. Illustrate a bustling intergalactic carnival where adorable alien creatures enjoy quirky rides and peculiar treats.
I'll get right on top of that.
Rose. Number 2, Steampunk Safari. Imagine a safari in a fantastical steampunk world. Design peculiar robotic animals, eccentric explorers, and unconventional safari gear.
Maybe you can't tell, but I'm totally not going to do that.
You're not going to do that one. Okay, Tea Time with Travelers. Option 3, Tea Time with Travelers. What do you think?
Sometimes I think people want an ASMR video of us.
Okay. Create a scene where characters from different eras gather for a peculiar tea party. An Egyptian pharaoh sipping tea next to a Victorian lady. Why not?
Uh-huh.
No? Okay. Enchanted Underwater City. We'll just skip over that one. Jungle Jamboree. Jungle Jamboree, Kimball. Picture a jungle filled with eccentric animals having a grand party. Monkeys playing musical instruments, tigers dancing, and birds in festive attire.
I've zoned out now.
No, not that one. Robo Pet Parade, Fantasy Food Frenzy, Time Traveling Trees. None of these sparkling anything.
I'm like way too busy to be paying attention to whatever
What about
it is.
Whimsical Wonders of the Sky?
I love how you like ask me questions and like don't let me answer.
Come on, Whimsical Wonders of the Sky.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe. Last one, Monster Discotheque.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to do that one.
I'm not gonna do any of them.
Okay, fine. ChatGPT, you're the worst. They said to feel free to mix and match elements and add your own twist and let your artistic quirkiness shine through happy coloring.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to it.
I'll save those for later.
Okay, that's a really good idea. Using a bit of a darker color for the shadowy parts of her lip, adding a little texture, making it a little shiny.
Her little face makes me feel like she's going, "Arr."
I don't know what she's doing, but we're working with it.
It's like Little Red Riding Hood with an octopus. What was that book that we saw in Amsterdam that was different? Oh, it was like mix match of different animals together. You remember this? It was like a tiger and a fish mixed together, really interesting.
A tigerfish.
It'll be on the vlog. I don't know. I can't remember what it was called. But I did film it.
Sure, Jan.
It was where I got the Cat Save Books.
Well, I imagine so. Yeah, I vaguely remember looking at it. They had it in the front window. I think.
Trisha likes the steampunk idea.
Have fun with that, Trish.
Okay, well, Trisha's got the idea. She's going to run with it.
All right, let's give her some hair. Pulled out a lot of orangey colors for her hair. Like, calm down.
We should do a live session where we ask ChatGPT to give you something to draw and you have to do it.
Well, when you ask it, don't you have to be like, what should I draw, like, in this style? Or does it actually...
You could just,
come
you
up
have to
with
be
something?
specific. So you could be like, I'm going to go live on YouTube and the episode's going to be based around you telling me what I need to draw.
Okay.
So give me a prompt within these parameters. Go. That's what it would be.
Oh my god, that sounds like so much fun.
I think it'd be fun. Because then you have to do it. And you could even be like, tell me what colors to use too.
When are you going to do that?
I mean, I'm not the artist. I'm just the technical assistance in the background.
Uh-huh.
We'll see how good I am if this live actually makes it to the end or not.
Yeah, we'll see if you get to keep your job.
Coloring View says, hey y'all, I love doing coloring along.
Hi. Oh, well, that's good. I just haven't colored like a coloring page in so long. I thought it was time to do it. I think it's been like 2 months or something.
I still say y'all here, and I feel like I never used to think about it when I said it in the States, but now when I say it here, I feel like everyone's looking at me like I'm I don't know, the most American person in... I just don't think that anyone here in the UK says y'all.
Probably not. I didn't start saying it until we hung out with Christy and Joe. I mean, that's a few years ago, obviously. More than a few years, but...
Until I started watching Britney Spears on interviews on TV. Hey, y'all. Do you remember, I remember vividly in the 90s, the switch to saying the word like all the time. Do you remember this?
Was there a switch? Because I just said it. I remember saying it all the time.
No, it was when the Valley Girl thing started happening and the word like made its way into everyone's vocabulary on every other word.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, you were so crazy.
Yeah, that was it. I remember it vividly happening in the 90s, and I remember listening to it thinking, this is really obnoxious. Why is my sister talking this way? And then I quickly adapted it and have never gone back.
I totally spoke Valley. I didn't know what it meant. I'm like, whatever, but...
Rose says, oh my god, yes. There was a time, right? It was in the 90s. It happened. And no one talks about it. But it happened. It was just like a wave that just took over the entire planet.
I don't remember it just happening.
It happened. It was overnight. It was like the term cool beans. It just came out of nowhere.
Nobody says cool beans.
Well, in the 90s they did. It just didn't stick.
Yeah. Because it was not cool
Rose
beans.
says it happened. Rose knows what's up. Rose knows what's going on.
All right,
I feel like there could be a documentary series about this. Everyone would watch it. Netflix would pick it up.
I don't know about
Someone else would do it.
that. All right, we've mixed a lot of reds and oranges and yellows, and whatever else is into her hair.
Kimball, what's the backup plan? So if this live goes off and we
We're
can't
done.
tell, are we going to bring it back on your other phone, or what do you want to do?
No, if the phone dies, we're just calling it good.
Sorry, y'all. I think it'll keep going for a while. We don't know.
I'm trying to color quickly because I don't know.
I mean, she looks cute.
Yeah.
We're all just having fun here. And then you'll post a picture on Instagram later.
Uh-huh. I'm kind of having fun, but I'm way more stressed than I am having fun.
Oh, I'm sorry. What would help you have more fun?
If I had the time that I wanted before we started, if I knew that the phone wasn't going to die, if we didn't wait until the last 5 minutes to, try the audio thing.
True. Yes, it was maybe 10 minutes before the live. I was like, I wonder if I can just plug a microphone.
Yeah, I'm all like, I'm
going
to go upstairs and get everything ready. He's like, let me try this. I'm all, no.
So what do you guys want? You get to choose. Okay, this is everyone's choice. You can either choose a full live where you know it's going to make it to the end with weird crackly audio, or...
Well, see, we didn't get a test because we have like a rodent repellent audio thing in the house. And I turned that off because I thought maybe that was doing it. But we're using a microphone.
Ends, you could go on your phone and we could test it out.
No.
And you could finish the live. No, okay.
No.
Rose says, I don't think I've ever seen you color that fast ever.
Girl, we're getting it done. It's
a speed color.
I can't even talk to anybody. I can't even talk to you anymore.
Denise says it was the 80s. Valley Girls became popular. It might have been the 80s. You're right. I'm sorry. It was like late 80s that I'm remembering.
See, for me, it was like a slow, gradual thing. Because nobody, my oldest brother probably went Valley, but I was definitely Valley.
I just love that Valley made its way up to Boise, Idaho with such vengeance.
I mean...
I'm sure all the parents were like, what the hell's happening to my kids?
They know. Where did it start from? Like, what? I mean, it had to have been from a movie.
I think it was just the way that they were talking down in L.A.
Right.
In the Valley.
But it's not like they came to Boise and were like, hey, everybody, like, what's up? Like, oh my God.
I have no clue. It's fascinating to me.
This shape looks like something to me.
It does. We won't talk about it. We don't want to get demonetized.
All right, let's start with the darkest blue.
Rose says it was MTV.
I want my MTV.
I want my MTV.
Back when they actually, played music. I don't watch any. I don't even.
Oh, she says, was it MTV?
Oh, I mean, probably.
It might have been.
Like, oh my God, Becky, look at her.
Beverly Hills 902 on an O.
That's not how they talked on that.
Okay, well, whatever.
Although, love me some Tori spelling. I have no idea what these things are.
One of our favorite movies is called Trick, and it has Christian Campbell, who's Nev Campbell's brother, who maybe many of you don't know exists. And then Tori Spelling's in it.
And J.P. Pittock.
Yeah, and it's just like a lighthearted gay movie that takes place in New York.
It's a cute little love story.
And Tori Spelling's character is hilarious. She's a wannabe actor, singer, and she's just so awful in the movie.
Catherine! Oh my God, she's amazing. Okay, so this tentacle is part of this weird squiddy plop. This one's part of that one.
Denise says Valley Girls movie and song by Moon Zappa. Well, and then Rose says, oh my God. Like G-A-W-D.
That's how you say it. I'm not really sure how I'm coloring
Her
these.
whole face is so funny. She's like, ah.
She's like, I'm having so much fun, and there's like squiddiness of it all.
I feel like the octopus took over her brain and is trying to make her mouth move, but he's not quite getting it right.
I always wonder if these are like friendly things, or if it's like part of her,
like
or
parasites.
Or if it's like taking over. Oh my God! I just saw a picture, and it was like supposedly of someone that had like pork with trichinella something or others in it.
Trichinella? What?
And so they never treated it, and their body was like riddled with worm larva thingies.
Oh no!
True or not? I don't know.
I'm just trying to get a bit closer to you.
Moving a little closer, baby. All right, we're just gonna go for it.
All right, we'll see if that. No, it doesn't want to do that.
What?
Oh, it's just being finicky. Everything's finicky.
I'm not sure why, but this indigo blue feels very like dry compared to my other ones, which I don't love. We're gonna keep that edge highlighted.
Highlight. Stay there. I think that's a little bit better. Connie says, hi, Kimball. Hello, chat. Rose says, I can't.
Hopefully not in
to
response.
You, Connie. Not to you, Connie. No,
Hello.
We were talking about something. Can you imagine if someone came in there, everyone's like, I just can't. With their hands up. They're like, no.
I mean, yeah.
Welcome, Connie. We don't know how long the live's going to last because we're running off an iPhone and we don't know how much the battery is, and it's running power to a microphone. But at least the sound's good. Yay!
Yeah.
That's the synopsis for today's video.
Super excited about that.
Kimball's feeling a bit stressy Madonna because he didn't get to pick any colors or do any prep beforehand. But, you know, it's coloring. It's meant to be fun.
It's meant to be.
You're going to finish this and be so proud of yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm going to finish it and be like, I'm glad I got it done, but golly gee, it's not my best work.
Someone says you should watch Square Peg... What is this? Sorry, I'm trying to read it. You should watch Square Pegs. It's about high schoolers in the valley. So funny.
Oh my god. Speaking of movies that are supposed to be funny, we watched a movie called...
California Suite.
Hotel Suite.
California Suite.
I thought it was called Hotel Suite.
California Suite.
California Suite. Not funny.
It had everyone... You would think it was going to be an amazing movie. It had...
Jane Fonda. Bill
had
Cosby.
Maggie Smith. Richard Pryor. The guy from MASH.
He was cute. Anyway,
it was just like all these people. I'm like, so it starts off and people kept showing up. I had no idea what we were watching because Kimball chose it. I'm like, they're in this? They're in this? Anyway, horrible movie. The movie ended. Kimball and I are like, what the hell?
And I'm like, why? It was so, like, prejudice.
Yeah.
Like...
awful. We don't need to get into it. It was just bizarre. Have you guys seen this movie? Maybe you like it. I think it had like 4-point-something stars.
Yeah, I don't know.
And we were very confused by this. You know, different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Like, I was expecting it to be like all their stories were going to come together somehow. Nope. They were all just little short stories thrown together. I don't know. Oh, it had Walter Matthau.
Michael Caine was in it.
Yeah. I was like, what?
The guy that played Stan from
Golden Girls?
Golden Girls was in it, and he was basically playing Stan.
Basically, yeah.
Same sweatpants and everything. Anyway, that's enough about that movie. Don't watch it.
The drama.
Unless you like it, and we're really sorry that we offended you.
I'm not. What's wrong with you? I'm just kidding.
I'm sure we watch things that people are like, what?
Yeah, but it's funny.
We're going to have to watch Square Peg, Kimball.
All right. Is it on streaming anywhere, or are we going to have to,
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Because if it's not, then... I don't know about watching that. Oh, maybe it's the paper, because the white feels a little scratchy in parts, too. Interesting. And it's just down here. Like, it's the first time I've noticed it. Just using the white to pastelize /
smoothie.
Blend it all together.
How is this paper? Is it really...
It's like a nice cardstock.
Oh, it's quite thick. It's like the medium size when you go to FedEx office or whatever, Kinko's back in the day, and they're like, here's the cardstock library, and you're like, no, this is the medium one I can afford.
Yep. It's the best of the cheapest. All right.
Remember that time we saw Jack Nicholson at the Kinko's in Hollywood?
He was looking
at like 1 a.m.
He was looking a little rough around the edges.
He looked like a cow had been licking his head for an hour, and then he just came into FedEx to print out some headshots or something. I don't know what he was doing.
I have no idea. I don't think he actually did anything. I think he was like, what is this place?
I don't know. He was very interesting.
Yeah. I'm not sure when I want to start changing the colors.
It was one of those, like, if he wasn't Jack Nicholson, people would just think he was crazy and call the cops.
Oh, for sure. I mean, probably could have done that anyway, but whatever.
I just remember being like, yeah, it's Jack Nicholson, let's go home.
I know, I'm like, it's late.
I can't think if I've ever been like really excited when I've seen a celebrity. Like,
I don't really get starstruck. I get it like excited, like, oh, that's fun. I got to meet this person or see them or whatever. But I'm never like, oh my god, sign this, take pictures with me.
I feel like I'd be more excited if I saw someone that I watch on YouTube.
I mean, it kind of depends, but yeah.
Like if I ran into Mr. Carrington in London, I'd be like, Mr. C!
I met Farrah Fawcett. Didn't know it was her.
Working at Jamba Juice.
Yeah, and Shannon Doherty. And I was kind of like, I don't know, she was kind of annoying because you know how you have to take people's names so you can like call out their name when their drink's ready?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, can I take your name? She's like, she kind of smiled. She's like, really? You don't know who I am? And I mean, I didn't talk to her. This was our coworker, Nate. And he was like, I know who you are. And I was like laughing because I was like, I can't think of who it is. I just want to call her Prue. From Charmed. Or Brenda.
Have you guys ever had a celebrity run-in? What was it like? Who was it?
Who else? Jeff Goldblum was nice. We met the entire... Well, we didn't meet Randy Harrison, but we met nearly the entire cast of Queer as Folk.
Oh my god, they were lovely.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was the most bizarre thing. I don't know if you guys know, but there's a show called Queer as Folk.
Like the American version.
The American version. And then we were living in LA at the time, and my sister and Kimball they did this all the time. They were like, we're going to meet them. They would just say it out loud. I'm like, okay. And then less than a week later, they went to a book signing for Queer as Folk, and Kimball had drawn a picture of the whole cast, basically, and gave it to someone.
I made copies and gave them.
And then they all freaked out and were like, oh my gosh, we always do like a picture every year that we give to the producers.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this year's? And so they commissioned Kimball to do that. And then like Hal Sparks and my sister became friends, and like it's just like the weirdest.
We got to go over and like hang out at Bobby Gant's house, and
yes,
we were working on another project with him, and
it's like the most random stuff. I'm like, less than a week ago, I was making fun of Kimball and my sister for being like, we're gonna go meet them,
and they invited us to like the premiere of it's like season 4 or something. So we got to go to like the theater, and they walked the red carpet. It was very cool, and we got to go to the after party.
So if you guys ever want to do something, just say it out loud, apparently, with Kimball or my sister in the room.
It was just funny, though.
For you.
Like, it was funny because I was so nervous. I didn't do parties. I never went clubbing or anything like that when I was younger. It just wasn't my vibe. So going to this party, I was just kind of like, hey. I just said hi to everybody. Just shook hands, took a couple pictures, and left.
Sharon Gless was so fun.
Yeah, she was... Actually, I didn't talk to her.
I just saw her like talking to other people. She was so energetic.
She was very crowded by people, and I didn't want to bug her. But yeah, it was fun.
Denise says, I watched that and the L Word.
I never watched the L Word.
Was the L Word any good?
I heard it was really good. But you know, I watched Queer as Folk for the plot.
Yeah.
Actually, the plots were really good.
I remember when you made your mom watch Queer as Folk, and she's like, can we watch the rest of them?
I know. I was like, Mom, you have to get through the first 2, because there's a lot of swearing and drugs. My mom's not big on either of those. But I was like, after that, you know, they kind of got to set the tone. But then after that, that all kind of calms down. And it gets really good. And she watched... I don't think she actually got through the whole series, because it wasn't all out yet. But I used to go home and visit. And I would take the box set with me, and we would get through as much as we could.
Remember box sets?
Those were the days.
Do they still do box sets? Or do they still sell things?
I'm sure.
I can't.
Only for the true collector. Well, are we still live?
Oh my gosh, I just noticed this picture that we have from IKEA of Paris is horribly photoshopped right here.
I am like super busy and cannot pay attention to what you're doing
I wish I could show you guys. Anyway, how random. It's like that stamp repeat effect when they try to do the stamp tool.
Ew.
I think they were trying to get rid of the reflection in the window of the camera person.
Oh.
They just did a horrible job.
That's a bummer.
I mean, it's kind of funny. I like it now more, question mark.
It's like a little Easter egg.
It's an Easter stamp. The way you just laughed was like her face right now.
Basically, I wish this would lay flat. It's like kind of annoying.
Oh, would it help if I did that?
I mean, kind
Let me
of.
just hold it right there, Kimball.
Hold the pose.
Just hold it right there. It's like I'm there.
Hold it right there, Diego. Freeze.
We could put your little pencil case on the end of it.
I don't think it's heavy enough.
How long will my phone battery last on this live stream? No one knows, but Kimball's getting anxious and coloring.
Getting
fast.
anxious? Honey, I've been there.
Camilla Derrico's book.
Yes. Alright, moving on to the next color.
Oh, that's a pretty one. Hopefully you guys will get to see it.
Yeah.
Well, so far we're 35 minutes in, and it's still going strong, so we know it at least lasts a half hour.
Uh-huh. I feel like I need all the other versions of these colors to, like, do this, but whatever.
What do you mean?
Like the lighter color of this to, like, shade properly.
Oh, gotcha.
But we don't have time for that.
I can pull it out.
Nope. That's what she said.
Jenny says, Brian on Queer as Folk was my favorite character. I was kind of in love with him.
Gail Harold, yes.
Wasn't he on The Housewives of something? What was it called? The Real Housewives or something?
I don't think he was on a Real Housewives anything.
Or not? No, it was like, oh my god, who was in it? It had, was it just called Housewives?
Are you talking about Desperate Housewives?
Desperate Housewives, yes, that's what it was.
He may have been. Hal Sparks was in a lot of random things too, like Lois and Clark when he was younger.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he in Harold and Kumar or something too? Something random?
Yes, Zoltan, or whatever. Whatever that was from. It was like some alien thing. What was that? Oh, Dude, Where's My Car?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
I love it. When we went to the book signing, we had him sign that, and he was, like, laughing. I was like, this is the only other movie I have with you in it. Oh, God.
Is that wind gusts happening outside?
Oh, it could have been. It could have been car parking, too. I think we have a major storm coming in, but I don't think it's going to quite get to us.
Do you remember what it was called?
Isha?
Not today, Isha.
Oh, my God.
All right, what do you guys want to talk about in the chat? What's the topic? Anxiety in the art space. That's what Kimball wants to talk about.
Am I the only one?
Kimball, what's an amazing memory? Just off the top of your head right now. Just don't even think about it.
Last week when I had less issues with going live.
That was an amazing memory.
Yep. Right now it is. I was like, oh, it was stress-free and we were laughing and having fun. Right now I'm like freaking out. Kind of.
Connie says, it's supposed to be relaxing.
That's what they say. I feel like we should just do coloring, like stressful coloring for adults and just hurry up and get it done. Do it.
I've only got 30 minutes. The kids are coming back, or I've got to get back to my class, or I've got to go back to work.
No.
Stressy coloring with Kimball.
Oh my God. I just imagine like people watching this and just having anxiety.
I hope not.
Oh, I mean, it's kind of funny.
I mean, I think anytime Kimball's stressed out, it's a little bit funny, but not really, but kind of.
I mean, people wonder why I have gray hairs.
But it's just because like the things that get us stressed out, like in the wider scope of things, are pretty ridiculous.
Is it?
It's ridiculous.
You're
You're ridiculous.
You calling me ridiculous? I'm gonna take out that color. We don't have time for that one.
Oh my gosh! I just picture this like the color getting lower is like the battery draining.
Oh God.
I was like,
We've introduced green.
Trisha says, but the coloring looks so good. So you just have to stress yourself out, Kimball, and bring out the best. You know, there's actually a whole classification of people who work really well under pressure, Kimball.
Well, a lot of people will procrastinate because they're like, I work better under pressure.
Yes, that's actually a thing, though. My personality type is that way. I really don't like leaving myself to deadlines, but I perform better when I have less time.
I mean...
Just look at my life now. Like, how many campaigns do I have due by February 15th or something? Like, I stopped worrying about it, though. I used to be like, oh my god, how am I possibly? And now I'm like,
it'll happen.
It might.
I mean, I wish I could have just done a little prep, that's all. Actually, if I knew how much time I had, I wouldn't care about anything else. I'd be like, oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's mainly the fact that we can't tell if the live's going to end at any given second. I mean, it is kind of exciting.
Well, not really. It's kind of disappointing when... What if I got, like, almost done and then it just cut out? I'm like, well... Oh, well.
That's the anticipation factor. Will it, won't it?
This, I do not know.
I mean, people get the idea. You color, you blend. You color, you blend. Anyone could do it.
Sometimes I forget to breathe.
I really like the little... tendrils or the suckers, what are they called?
Yeah,
the suction cups being white or lighter.
Is that what you like?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really happy for you.
What color are you going to do them?
I have no idea. I didn't think that far ahead. I couldn't prepare.
Do them last.
Might not do them at all.
Trisha says it's living on the edge.
Living on the edge.
Oh, 7 people watching now. Someone extra joined to the chaos.
Everyone else is like, I can't handle this stress.
they jump in for a couple minutes and then dip out. We're making everyone sweat, Kimball.
How do you think I feel?
Do you mean to get you some more deodorant?
No, I'm using Wild.
Non-sponsored.
I'm fine.
The only so we have these little deodorant things here called Wild, and they're in an aluminum case or aluminium, however you want to pronounce it. And you have to put this little, everything's paper, so you put this new paper cartridge in, but when it gets done, you have all this extra stuff in the bottom. So I had to like take mine out and then like pull it out with my fingers and stick it in my new one because I didn't
wow, that
waste
sounds inappropriate.
But you know what I'm saying. I couldn't waste it.
Right. So I did the exact same thing because I was like, that's a good idea.
I mean, that's at least 10 applications that would have gone away.
I mean, not for me. That's like 3, but...
How hard are you pressing?
I want my pores clogged by every bit of that deodorant.
Okay, gotcha.
It's non-toxic, so...
I feel like coconut milk is or coconut cream or whatever it is. Coconut oil is the main ingredient in that.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want like an award or something?
No. I just wanted to let you know.
It was a
That's
really
how I
good,
felt about it.
It was a really good thought. I like that. Ooh, okay. My hands are so sweaty. It was hard to sharpen the pencil.
Don't let it slip out of your hand.
Yeah,
You know how...
just stop.
Say what?
I thought you were going to say something even more inappropriate.
Oh, no.
No. Let's see. I'm trying to bring the white in because that's what makes it look shiny. But I didn't do a very good job of...
Well, Kimball, just in case the live does end soon, why don't you give everyone, your appreciation speech?
Oh, thank you all so much for hanging out with me and stressing with me. It's been fun, I know, right? We're all having a really good time. I mean, thanks for sticking with us in our chaos.
If everything was smooth all the time, where would the excitement be?
It wouldn't. I don't need excitement when I color. I need to concentrate and, focus and plan out my colors and...
What would Camilla do?
Get paid a lot of money.
She what?
Get paid a lot of money.
Oh, do you think so?
Yes. Well, I guess a lot could be different for everyone, but for me, it'd probably be a lot. I make at least $450 a month doing YouTube.
Oh my god. Hey, big spender.
I know.
Get that latte.
It's not even enough for the latte I actually order.
But you do it for the love of it.
I do. So, like and subscribe.
I wonder how many people watch the live streams who are already subscribers versus not. I'm assuming most people who watch it live are already subscribers.
Yeah, probably, if it like gives them the heads up.
Yeah.
But I really don't know.
And then to reach new people, it probably happens like after the... Trisha says, is that dollars or pounds?
Dollars. Because it's still a U.S. account. I think. I don't know. What I know is I haven't actually been paid since I moved here.
You have to get to a certain amount, right? And then they pay you or something?
Yeah, 100 pounds. Well, 100 pounds or dollars. I don't know what it is now.
Oh my god, you're going to get there.
I mean, in the States, I got paid a lot more, a lot faster. And then I moved here and it kind of all just stopped.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because your location's set to Britain instead of the US.
Well, I don't know, because I get the same amount of views and interactions, so that's why it's confusing to me.
Rose says, if you subscribe and are browsing YouTube, it will tell you that a live is happening, or later when it's published.
That's good. I wonder how long this takes, like, when I'm done and, like, we stop going live. I wonder if it, like, needs processing time or if it just...
I don't know, because it's encoding it as it goes, so if it does need processing time, it's probably not very much.
Yeah.
But I do know that you have the option of playing it back at up to 720, which is like lower end of HD, but it can go down as low as 144 pixels.
Whoa.
Which looks like this, if you want to see.
Nope, too busy.
Well, I'll just leave it up there for you.
Okay.
It looks like a pixel mess, that's all I can say.
I can imagine. What are we playing, Zelda on the Nintendo?
Yeah, essentially.
I remember when we first got the Nintendo. It was like, I faked sick so I could stay home and play Zelda.
Obviously. I remember, the only time I remember staying home was when Hurricane Andrew came through. And I was sick that day.
Don't remember that. I do remember with you, though. We like went to Sears on our lunch break or something and bought one of the Zelda games or something.
We went to Sears?
Yeah, at the mall.
Sears.
Yeah, the electronics department.
Sears.
Yeah. Because we were like, it's going to be sold out, like, in the game stores.
Oh, yes, and it worked.
Yeah.
I remember this now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no one... That's why I was like, no one goes to Sears to get games. That was the whole strategy.
That was it.
Oh my gosh. I was smart once.
Just the once, darling.
Where did it go? I mean, you could pretty much say it's done.
Finished.
Well, until you did that.
Well, I feel like it's a big ball of a head, so I'm like gonna try and form this. And he's got little penis hat.
I think if it does die, I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm just gonna keep pretending like it's going.
Oh my god. Probably already off.
No, it's still going. I think. I can see it. Kimball, it's like racing for the finish line.
Yeah.
I mean, it is looking really nice.
Until I start scribbling all of this, but...
No, it's fine.
I blame the paper.
Just add that white in and it'll be fine.
I gotta add a lot of other colors first.
Trisha says, did you use to queue up for the latest games then?
I don't think I ever stood in line for anything. I stand in line for nothing.
I remember before the Nintendo 64 came out, it was kind of in this dead period between like when PlayStation was out and with their 32-bit machine, or like their 16-bit machine and the 32-bit machines, whatever. I bought this thing called, oh my gosh, I don't even know what it was called. It was not the Dreamcast. It was some other obscure brand that had a couple games and then it went bankrupt. Because this lady convinced me this was the system to buy because she was trying to get rid of them. And I remember my stepdad caught wind of it and he took me down there and yelled at the lady. He's like, how dare you sell this? Like, he's been saving up his money to buy this. And basically she gave me a refund.
Oh my god.
for the whole thing, and I just had no clue. I was just excited to have any kind of gaming system, but I spent like $200 and something on it.
What the hell?
And it was already discontinued. But she had convinced me that it was like, oh, it's the newest thing.
I don't think I have ever even been able to save up $200 when I was a kid.
Really?
Where would it have come from? I mean,
I don't know.
before like work. Okay, this has like a dark, unmixed in blended bit in it, so it kind of made some weird dark green scratches.
I mean, that creature wouldn't have perfect skin.
You don't know. Okay.
Connie says, I think this is the fastest coloring I've ever seen on Lifetime.
We're getting it done, Connie! Why am I making this look like a naughty bit?
Just whatever, Kimball.
It's green.
Yeah, not really the most... That's not how I'd want to picture it, but...
Well, Shrek, okay.
Oh.
All I can think of is that one quote where I don't ever tell you like a penis and a hat or whatever.
Oh, the Tom Hanks one from League of Their Own?
Yeah. I feel like I need to get like the chartreuse out, but...
Chartreuse. My favorite color to say when I was a kid was magenta.
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 Why is that?
I don't know. I just like magenta.
I feel like this needs something like... It's too abrupt at the top.
What color would you add?
I don't know.
I mean, it's cool looking. Is it because it's shaped like that and it looks like it's like a urine color? Or like what's happening? Just bring the yellow down, Campbell. It'll be fine.
No, I need to bring like a darker green up. But it needs to be like a little bit darker than this. It's not really going to be any of those. Maybe this one. We'll see. What color are you? Prussian green.
Makes a good Prussian.
Have
Have you guys ever had a situation where you were supposed to make a good first impression and you didn't?
I'm sure I have.
I can't think of anything memorable, but I'm sure it happens all the time. Slash, don't care.
Yeah, because I don't remember those people or that moment, so they probably don't either.
Well, I guess it would be if you were dating someone and needed to meet their parents or something. But like when I met your mom and stuff, it wasn't long before I was just like...
Farting down the hallway.
Yeah, basically.
It was like 10 minutes.
I'm very much of the mind that... Which is why I can never date anyone. Like if you ever like something happened to you, I can never date because I just don't have... I don't care about all the things you're supposed to do when dating. Like, don't do this until this stage. I'm like, no. Everyone's going to know exactly who I am from the beginning.
Just going to get it over with right away.
I'm like, we're not going to mess around. Life's too short.
Yeah, within like 10 minutes of him hanging out with my mom, we were on her bed, like playing a card game, I think. And he's like, I'm going to go make some toast. And then he ran down the hallway, and with every skip, he was like ripping out some big farts. And my mom and I were like dying laughing.
And his mom was like, wow, you really found a good catch there.
Yeah. And that was, what, 25 years ago?
Connie says, my mouth always gets me into trouble. Talk before thinking. LOL.
Oh, I tell you, when we do our vlogs, I'm like, Rocky, can you just edit that out?
I'm like, no.
Maybe not. Or else you'll be like, yeah, totally. And then later on, I'm like, really? You, like, highlighted what I wanted you to cut out.
Trisha says, first impressions conversation. Ah, yes. I was at an exhibition and stepped forwards and my foot slipped and I ended up flat on the floor.
Oh, God.
It's kind of funny.
Oh, I would die.
As long as you're okay.
It's funny as long as no one got hurt.
As long as everyone laughed at you and pointed. That's all that matters. I'm trying to think if I have a story like... I mean, the only thing that comes to mind is when I got pulled over for the first time and a cop walked up to my car. I was nervous. And because my stepdad says the word dude all the time, I got so used to saying it. And so he came up and I was like, hi, dude. And he's like, let's not do the dude thing. And I was nervous. And so I spat out like, Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Oh my god.
I must have said dude 15 more times before the guy left. I just couldn't help myself. I'm sure he thought I was just
A little brat.
mocking him or something, but, I still got the ticket.
I still got the ticket.
My charm didn't, win him over, apparently. First impressions.
What are those?
Speaking of first impressions,
let's make her have orangey suction cups.
next week's episode is all about first impressions.
Oh, yeah.
So get ready for Kimball's first impression of Brussels. Can you guys guess?
How
You could be right, you could be wrong.
did it go?
That orange is giving me peacock vibes.
Is there a lot of orange in peacocks?
I don't know. You tell me, Kimball. Or not peacocks, ostriches, sorry.
Oh, okay. I was a little confused.
Oh, the decor we have.
Does anybody else color this fast?
I'm sure someone has.
The panic colorist. Get it done! Oh.
But on the bright side, I didn't reattach the light stand to my desk, and it's not shaking, so that's all that matters.
That really is the bright side. That's the one thing I've been thinking about this whole time.
Everything else is shaking, but
I know.
Kimball's frantic that you can see steam and smoke just coming off the page. It's going to come alight at any second.
Yes.
You're so close, Kimball. Just imagine if it just died right when you were doing the last tendril.
I mean, whatever. I've already said my goodbyes. Well, that one turned out so murky because I went out of the lines, but that's fine. This one can just.
And
be orange.
Kostika Studio says, "Hi guys, speed coloring without accelerating the video."
Yeah, I know, right?
And then Irene says, "Really nice coloring."
Thanks.
See, Kimball, you were all stressy Madonna for nothing.
I still am stressing.
He's still stressy, guys.
Are you kidding
Still
me?
gonna be
It's
stressing.
not over yet. It's going to be stressy to the end.
I think, can you tell me how long you're still going to be stressed out after this ends?
Someone's going to owe me a massage. I know that much. I haven't even had a coffee.
Oh my god, here, Kimball, take a sip.
I
Just take a
can't,
sip.
I
Just
can't,
take a sip,
Rocky.
Kimball,
I
here.
can't. Okay.
From the kitty cup.
Oh, God.
You're close and oh my god, don't spill it.
Reminds me of Ab Fab when Adina does a little coke, and she is taking
She's
a drink.
all,
Yeah, she's trying to
tongue
drink her wine. She's all. Oh God, that show's so funny. I love Ab Fab. Does anybody else out there like Absolutely Fabulous? I really wish they would do another season. I know it's.
I want a season with them in the nursing home.
I know, or the flash forward where it had Safi taking care of them next door, and they were
Totally.
wearing diapers and stuff. It was so funny. Safi, Shaf. Okay, I feel like we could take this.
What are eyes going to be?
I don't know, probably orange.
They might be nothing.
Well, that might look like she's dead inside. I don't know if I want that look.
Well, I mean, the live just could end at any second, Kimball. You just don't know.
Don't freak me out, man.
It's a new iPhone. Maybe the battery is just full of juice.
Yeah. Sure it is.
All 64% of it.
I know, don't remind me. You're like, this will charge it so fast it went up 1% before we went live.
Well, I mean, that was over the course of 3 minutes. It's been an hour and it's still going, so I think it's probably going to be okay.
I'm panicking. Does it have to charge the microphone or?
Yes, that's the only reason it's powered is through the phone. That's also using power to do the live stream.
Right, so that's why I'm freaking out.
I mean, it's working. If it's charged to 100, it's not really anything to worry about. At least the sound is good.
Yeah, that's what
I mean, it was pretty bad.
Nobody cared.
No one cared, right?
That made it quirky and fun.
I think this is more quirky and fun personally, but that's just me.
Oh, I have color on me, so it's getting all over the page over here.
Well, that's fine. It didn't get on her.
That's all that matters. Oh, I need to do her eyes. She's gonna have orange eyes. But I don't want them whatever. I don't have a different orange, so this is what we do.
That's the artist technique. we don't have the color we want, so this is how it's going.
I don't have time to pick it out.
It matches the tendrils.
There we go. And then she needs a little pink on her tongue. You can hear the wind outside rip roaring.
Yeah.
And a little white. Got to clean the white because it's got green all over it. Yeah, it's fine.
We're almost to a full hour, Kimball. Well done.
Thanks.
These usually take you a bit longer. We're not done yet, guys. This is the exciting part. We got the white paint pen.
Well, I mean, she is kind of like moist, so she's got to have like...
She does.
Cute little highlight marks and stuff. And then, dry.
Oh, Kimball. Another one for the fridge.
Just getting that part over with, are we?
Just in case.
Just in case.
You can't have a live without that.
I'm all burp deep burp burp. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Sign off music done.
Got to do all the little shinies.
And if it does cut out, you guys get the point.
I'm afraid I need to like do some shining on the edges, but I don't want to smudge the ones on her face.
Irene says orange heart.
Oh, like the little... Oh, well,
emoji.
Those also look like little orange hearts.
That too.
But also, she knows me. She gets it. I love my orange hearts. Let's see.
I just imagine the phone when it runs out of battery, it's all buzz, and like sparks fly out of it.
Well, at least I would know we were done for reals. I can't believe how crazy the weather sounds right now.
Yeah. Wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour.
Is that what it said? Or
yeah.
Are we just...
I would check my phone, but it's up there. Yeah, but earlier I checked it, and it said it was winds of 15 with gusts up to 35.
Wow.
You know how it rolls?
Bit much.
Every time you move your hand from off screen to on screen, it looks like the video's ending, and I always have a panic attack. And Costico Studio says, very impressive, Kimball, considering the speed. Well done.
Oh, thank you. I'm a bit panicky, so you know.
How long do these pages typically take to do if you were doing it just at your own leisure?
Well, if I wasn't filming, it usually takes about 2 hours. Sometimes it just never quite finishes. I'm just doing these white lines to kind of help separate all these little tentacle thingies that are happening. Look, that's going to bug me. This wasn't quite done down here. Good enough. Add a highlight.
Are you proud of your work?
I mean, I'm not dissatisfied, but I feel like I could have done much better.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I could have blended that out so nicely, but who's got the time? Let's see. Give her some shinies in the hair. Now I can kind of calm down since, you know, she's basically done.
Now it's just all the little tiny details you could add or you don't have to.
Yeah. Is she finished?
You're 63 minutes in. It's a new record. It's a Kimball record.
Yay. Okay, I think we can call it, unless I want to add some like bright canary yellow. Where is my canary yellow? Oh, I guess I used it to color already. Just gonna add just a few pops of color down here.
As one does.
Oh, we'll just make that look intentional because I want all the lines right there.
You've got a white paint pen.
Yeah, why?
If you colored outside the lines.
Oh. I was like, I sure do. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I feel
Kimball, can you just open that for me right there, just so I can not
What am I doing?
this part, like spread it apart.
Oh.
Nailed it. All right, Kimball, let's see it. What else out in the way? I can't get rid of it. You push that up. Just push it up, Kimball. Just push it up. No. Oh my gosh, get that workout.
And
You're zen. You're peaceful. Your battery's down to 1%. Let's finish it up.
lies. Okay. There we go.
Oh, Kimball, another one for the fridge. My God, it looks so good. Let's
Oh my
wait,
god, I
see.
absolutely love it, even though it has smudge marks on it.
Wait. It's so cute. Good job.
Could be better. But I like it. Not bad for a little rush coloring, am I right? Flushed.
Rose says, love it. Connie says, so pretty.
Thank you.
Trisha says, and relaxed. Irene says, clap, clap, clap.
All right. Yeah, I guess we're going to say goodbye because I don't know when this thing's going to cut out, but I do want to know what the battery life is going to be at right now because that'll give me an idea for next week if we do this again, which I don't know if we will because this has been very stressful. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. And like, subscribe, share, all those things that could help us out. Would appreciate it.
If anyone in your life wants to be stressed out, make sure to send in this video.
Yes. Anxiety coloring with Kimball. It's fun. Not anxiety, really. Stressy coloring.
There's no time to think about it.
Okay, my
And
God.
the sign-off music, go.
I already did sign off
No,
music.
you're good. Do it again.
She's a squiddy McGiddy. We colored her, it was fun, and now I'm feeling giddy. Not really, and it didn't turn out shit.
It looks like a peanut.